Welcome to the Fort Myers Beach Good Neighbor Podcast. No shade, just sunshine, drama-free, positive vibes only. Each episode, we bring you closer to the neighbors, local legends, and businesses that support the local community and make Fort Myers Beach the slice of paradise we all love. We want to send out some island love to State Insurance USA, Snug Harbor, Nervous Nellies, and the Alex King Group. They're the good neighbors and businesses that allow us to share the soul of our community with every listener. Pull up a beach chair, grab a drink, and let's meet the people who make this island feel like home. Here's your host, Cabo Jim Schaller.
Welcome, Fort Myers Beach good neighbors. Today we have a special guest. We have Danielle, who is helping put together the Glow by the Gulf Health, Wellness, Fitness, and Longevity event. That's a mouthful, but that's a big event. Something new on the South End, right?
Yeah, it is new. It's really exciting. We haven't really done anything like this before, but I just want to bring more health and wellness to our community.
I love it. I love it. So for those of our listeners that aren't exactly up to speed on what's going on the South End or the Glow by the Gulf, what is this event all about?
Yeah, so it's a curated wellness and lifestyle event, and it's designed to bring together, not only our local community, of course, our residents, but visitors from surrounding areas, bring them onto the island, and then trusted businesses and professionals who are really helping people live healthier, age healthier, and stay connected. So it's just going to be a great event, bringing people together, centering around education, prevention, healthy aging. We all talk about longevity, right? Like, I want to live to be 100. Well, what if the last 20 years of that isn't really living, right? And so we're going to bring in some people, some wellness providers, some physicians that just can interact, provide awareness, provide services to whoever shows up. And it's going to be interesting. We have about 25 vendors included thus far.
It's all about the good vibes. So what inspired you to create a wellness and lifestyle event here in Fort Myers Beach?
Well, I work in the industry. So my journey was when I was, and Fort Myers Beach has my heart, right? Because when I was sick. But when I was 37, I was diagnosed with triple negative breast cancer, and I was BRCA1 positive, and I lived in Colorado at altitude at the time, and 7 surgeries, 8 rounds of chemo. I was on oxygen. I couldn't breathe. I didn't realize that being at altitude and going through all of that, it just affected me. And part of my story, well, that's what led me into energy medicine, is what I work in now. But part of my story is I've been coming to Fort Myers Beach since 2009. And I had some friends from North Dakota that lived here, and they said, I couldn't gain weight. For 2 years, I was 100 pounds and, just a shell of a human. And they said, come down here and we'll fatten you up. And the moment I came down, and this was in 2015, I just felt better. I could start exercising again. And you want to know what they started fattening me up with? It's horrible to say because I'm in health and wellness, but those apple fritters at 7-Eleven, I don't know.
Oh, right.
7-Eleven has the best apple fritters, but basically that's what it was. And, at that point, I just thought, I really want to live there one day. I felt close to the Lord. The ocean is so healing, being in it, of course, but the vitamin D and just all the things. So it really gave me a rebirth. And so in 2021, I was able to actually move here and haven't looked back.
As we all have, it's a special vibe down here. It's something that's a healing vibe, per se.
It is.
Why do you think now is the right time for an event featured on, focused on health, recovery, intentional living?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's always probably been a right time, but I do, with the MAHA, the Make America Healthy Again movement, and just some things that are happening, the fluoride being removed from our water here in Florida. Yeah. There's just different things, and people are waking up. It's not. When you look at, disease in other countries, the United States ranks very, very low. But when you look at the pharmaceutical use, we're on more pharmaceuticals than all of those other countries combined. And the issue is, I say, pharmaceuticals like putting a Band-Aid on a bullet hole in many instances. Now, sometimes it definitely is needed, but really getting to the root cause. And a big part of that, of course, is diet and exercise. And here in Florida, we get to do that every day because the sun shines, right? So yeah, I think that the paradigm shift is happening where people are waking up, and there's just so many more technologies out there that you can do in your home, or clinics that you can go to that have alternative methods in order for you to age well.
I love it. I love it. So who is this event? You kind of touched on it a little bit, but who's this event designed for? Is it just the fitness people, or can beginners or curious newcomers come and enjoy it as well?
Honestly, that's a really good question. And we're attracting anyone and everyone, really. I mean, of course, health conscious people who are curious, but also education. I mean, we're going to have people on site that can literally do a quick blood draw and do colon cancer screening right there. We have different modalities. So really, it's just anyone who wants to learn more. And it's not just fitness. Of course, we will have some fitness activities, but anyone health conscious that wants to engage and learn and connect.
And that's important right now. So you're also going to have what you call a vendor village. It sounds kind of interesting and huge part of your experience there. What kind of things or vendors can people expect?
Yeah, I mean, it's really, we put a lot of intention behind every single partner we brought together. So it's not just a random collection of vendors or a farmer's market. So it's a curated group of leaders across holistic wellness and just innovation in the medical field. So, and then we also have some beauty and longevity there as well. But there will be IV therapy there where you can come get IV. There will be education on peptides, advanced PMF technology. That's actually what I do. I'll actually have a doctor running my booth. Gut health, we'll have a gut health physician there, clean nutrition, functional fitness, and spa experiences. So there's just like every little brand is going to represent a different piece of the wellness puzzle, which is great. And then, of course, some nourishing food options. We actually have a rancher from Indiana driving in to bring his organic grass-fed protein. So he'll be grilling up a little bit there, and it's just going to be a little bit for everyone, honestly.
And it's again about the education. That's what the guests can come out if they're curious, just want to learn more. It's a great opportunity to dive in a little bit deeper and understand the whole, let's say science behind it, but the whole process behind this. For someone who's on the fence, what would you say to encourage them to come out?
Well, you don't know what you don't know. And to me, in my experience and my heart is like, don't wait for illness to start valuing wellness, right? I don't want someone to have a diagnosis before they come looking for this, right? So I love skeptics, and people can be skeptical all day long, but I think just show up there. It's not going to be high pressure vendors or anything like that. You can walk through, you can step in, you don't have to step into the booth, but there's so many simple tools and habits out there that can help you live longer and feel better. And, I always say, our bodies were designed to heal themselves. They don't know how to heal themselves. They know how to heal themselves, but they really don't have the energy to do that. So there's going to be some things there that can help you do that. And just, everyone can make small intentional changes to improve their health. And
one little thing is all it takes, right?
Yeah, just get on the beach in the morning, right? Like,
yep.
That's the blessing we're given here in our community, is to get out there in the morning, get that good vitamin D without our sunglasses in the morning, without sunscreen, get grounded, release those negative ions back into the earth, soak up the earth's frequency. And if you're so called, get in there, because, oh my gosh, the power of the water, what we have here, the calcium, the magnesium, what that does for our cardiovascular health. And I mean, we're so blessed to be here for sure.
And what a great way to start the day, too. It's very calm and peaceful at the beach in the morning. I love going out there. If I go to the beach, I'm going all day. I go from sunrise to sunset. I'm spending all day out there. But the morning's my favorite part because it is so peaceful. And you just see things come alive, and you come alive.
Yeah, you do, really. And your day's set apart better. I think if you start there, it just opens up the whole day for you.
That's it. So details on the event. So how can listeners learn more, find more if they wanted to come out and check it out?
Yeah, so if you go to whatsupfmb.com under events, you will see that's the official event page. Glow by the Gulf is what it's called. We're starting actually Friday evening. Kelsey's Treasures is doing a sound bowl yoga session at sunset. So it'll be from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Friday evening. And there is actually, it says South End Zen under that What's Up FMB. So you can get the details there. So we'll be doing that Friday night. Saturday morning, Katie will be doing a sunrise yoga from 6:30 to 7:30. And then from 8 to 9, Glenn and Laura Huggins will be doing a boot camp on the beach. So all of those will be on the beach from 8 to 9. And then our Vanderbilt Village will be at Santini Plaza from 9 to 2. And then we're ending the day with another sunset yoga sound bowl healing session.
Love it.
Everyone.
A little bit for everyone. I love it. So I know it's a little bit late probably for vendors or businesses to get involved, but if people wanted to come out and help, is there any way for them to do so?
Yeah, certainly. They can reach out if they would like to volunteer. And, we do have a few spots left for vendors. Today is the last day. But if they can get a hold of me by tomorrow, there is a link on What's Up FMB, and they can reach out and we could possibly get them in.
Very good. Very good. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be out there helping out. So I'm excited about it because I live in the South End. So it's right down the block too. It's even better. And what better way to spend a day is out on the beach, health and wellness, learning a little bit more, educating yourself, and just being healthier and enjoying the environment and atmosphere around us, right?
Yeah. And it's once again, bringing our community together in another format, right? And I say this with all gentleness, but a lot of people on this island can use some help with their liver. So a little detox is a good thing.
It is. Every once in a while we need that, right?
Right.
I love it. So any last words for our listeners today?
Yeah, just please bring your friends, show up. It's going to be a great experience. And we'd love your feedback too. This is the inaugural one. Next year, we'll definitely have a little more time to plan. We may partner with Bay Oaks and do indoor, outdoor. And we're going to go bigger. We'll have cold plunges. We'll have a lot of cool stuff there. But I believe Dr. Navarre will be bringing a M-Sculpt and doing sessions with that this year. But next year, we'll definitely, we're gonna notch it up quite a bit. So come show up. We'd love to have you.
Absolutely. Glow by the Gulf. Everybody needs to come on out. It's a great time of the year to be outside anyways. So get out and enjoy it and come on out. And if you want to volunteer, by all means, feel free to come on out. But Danielle, it's been a pleasure to get to know you and share this event with our listeners. And hopefully we can make it a big success for years to come.
Yeah, I appreciate you. And thanks for taking the time. And we look forward to seeing you all on Saturday.
That's it. Take care.
Thanks for tuning into the Fort Myers Beach Good Neighbor podcast. No shade, just sunshine, drama-free, positive vibes only. If you loved what you heard, share it with a friend and keep the good vibes going. Until next time, remember to Cabo until you wabo and keep being a good neighbor. Also, to nominate your favorite neighbors, local legends, heroes, or local businesses to be on the show, go to FMBGoodNeighbor.com. That's FMBGoodNeighbor.com or call 239-427-4100. We want to send out some island love to State Insurance USA, Snug Harbor, Nervous Nellies, and the Alex King Group. They are the good neighbors and businesses that allow us to share the soul of our community with every listener. Here's to celebrating all that makes Fort Myers Beach the slice of paradise we all love.